Hey there guys, Jacqueline Jax from AVA Live Radio. So today I wanted to jump on here and talk to you a little bit about our Marketing Insider publication. It is something we just started at AVA Live Radio. We've always done a lot of really great articles about social media and about marketing, but I thought this was really important because it's an actual publication that we're putting out now and hosting some shows here on YouTube for you guys to get better acquainted with social media marketing and all the latest things. But we're going to try and make it really simple and effective, and some quick learns for you guys here if you want to subscribe to the channel. Today I'm talking about a article that I just put out this morning that is here on the Marketing Insider publication. Now you can get the link below in the description box, but this one in particular is the one I want to pay attention to right now. It's Get Music Fans Now by Building a Music Brand Online in 2020. And I think it's really important because there is so much out there about what to do and where to go and what to and how to do this. But there's not a lot of people who have done it actually talking about doing it. So that's something I think that we can bring to the table since we do work with artists all the time. And I'm going to walk you through the article and maybe add on some additional things and some additional suggestions for you as we go through these articles. And that's typically what you're going to find here in this series from those marketing, from a marketing standpoint. So if you want to position yourself to be in the top 1% of the music business, as a professional artist, there are so many ways to go about it, right? But you might not realize that you don't have to be winning a Grammy in order to make $100,000 a year through your fan base. It's something that people are doing all the time by using social media, a website, and just really awesome content creation. Now, content creation literally can come from a stand and your cell phone. Now, whether you have the money to have an iPhone or you have a really nice Droid phone, maybe by Samsung, these are like $149 now. I mean, an LG has really good stuff going on. I mean, just look for a camera in your cell phone that has a really high definition in pixels. Something that will take really amazing photography and videos, and you can do all of this from your little cell phone device. Now today, I mean, obviously the advantage of having an iPhone, which I have found, is that you can now use it to produce music. So literally, and I know this is kind of off topic for a second, but literally you can use one of these devices, which is a MIDI keyboard, which I've reviewed on the Jacqueline Jax channel, or an iRig Keys.io, a 25 key. You can plug this into your cell phone, and now you have the ability to sit there and record music. You can even watch some videos and get your interface hooked into your cell phone today and actually record the audio. So you can record anything. So there's really nothing you can't do with a cell phone. And that's why maybe an iPhone is a really good investment for you. But again, there's a lot you can do with a regular cell phone, because I have built my entire social media presence really with just this cell phone, even before I got the iPhone involved. So that's one thing. So we have good, awesome content creation, and the quality content is actually quality images, making sure your video is clear, making sure your audio is clear, especially in the music business, because in the music business, guys, let's face it, your audio has to be fantastic because you're in the music business. So of course your audio's got to be good, right? So you want to pay attention to things like that and try your best to just improve. Watch videos on YouTube. Everybody is showing you how to do it. So there's really no excuse for taking that to the next level. But the big thing I think this article addresses is that social media does not really require a marketing degree, although we here at AVA Live Radio do a great job at it because we do it every day. So we know how to get results and we have a database to pull from, right? But you as an independent artist, you are in a moment in time right now where you don't need a label, you don't need a manager, not for online work. you actually can deliver your music directly to the public, and you can sell things directly to your big super fans. Now, in upcoming articles, I'm going to be talking about bringing a fan from level 1 to level 4. Level 4 being the super fan, like that diehard fan that wants to spend money with you, that wants to have what you have and participate. But aside from that, getting those people in on level 1 is really important because that's where it all starts. So keep an eye out for that article and that video coming up. Let's look a little closer at the article now. Those hard walls preventing you from reaching your audience directly no longer exist. Do we agree? I think so, as long as you have a way to learn social media. I see some artists do it in about 6 months. That's about the time that you need to be consistent. The average artist actually only spends about 1 month being consistent. So if you can up your consistent game and start adding to that consistency level, then you can actually make a huge impact on this and make a big difference in your marketing world. It used to be that music marketing and distribution success depended on an artist getting discovered by the right label and hopefully not shelved. That doesn't exist anymore, because literally you and your cell phone can entertain a crowd through live streaming. And if you're talented, then you can really live stream anything. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need a guitar or a keyboard, and you can basically sing directly. And then as you take off and you do better, you can invest in better equipment. Better equipment might be some interfaces. There's even like a very, very inexpensive interface like the Sonic port that I have right here. This will allow you to stream live right from your device. So there's really no excuse. There really isn't. And if you have a computer, you can even put software on your computer and stream live right from your computer. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it, as long as you don't need anything fancy. If you aren't as talented as you need to be, then practice. And if you want to get streaming right away, and maybe you want to stream through your DOS, you can add effects and you can kind of like add some vocal enhancements or something. If you need that, then by all means invest in the equipment and move forward that way. But the point is that there's nothing really stopping you from doing this except yourself. All right, so let's move on. You guys can read the article to get all the little pieces. I want to pull out some of the most important topics so I can get through this video, hopefully in around 10 to 15 minutes. So an artist today only needs a cell phone. I told you that. An artist today must learn a lot more than just how to play the music, though, and get the music on Spotify. If you want to build an international brand, that requires a knowledge of social media, marketing, distribution, and a clear understanding of what your best assets are. I want you to pay attention to that, because you need to know what people want the most from you. Do they want you to sing? Do they want you to play? Do they like your songwriting? You have to really get down to what it is people enjoy the most from you so that you can keep delivering it consistently. And you have to make a decision ultimately if this is what you want to deliver, if you want to get up and do this every single day, or turn to something you do want to do every single day. Like maybe it's music production. You can start a YouTube channel and get known that way by producing the music right on video and releasing it right there on your YouTube channel. But the choice is really yours, as long as the content is really quality and you've done a good job putting it together, which will take time. I mean, some of the first stuff that you ever put out is garbage. It really is. You have to make all those mistakes to see it clearly to be able to do it better from that point on. So never be afraid to put something out, because the sooner you get started, the quicker you get better. That's how I always look at it. Choosing a social media page that you enjoy, I think, is a big thing. I happen to right now, I really enjoy Facebook. I really do enjoy Twitter. It's fun. And I love Instagram, because Instagram to me, I just can go and just whatever it is on my mind that day, I can go look up accounts that have to do with that. So if I want to look at art, if I want to explore local territory, if I want to just like meet some new friends near me, or maybe meet some songwriters or people that just launched new music and go listen to that, you can pretty much do anything and seek anything out. And that's the advantage of Instagram. But with that being said, TikTok's amazing. YouTube's amazing. Wherever it is that you choose, just make sure you love that social page, because you'll be wanting to be on it more often, and that page will know that you're there and that it will respond to you so much better that way, and you're more likely to learn it. Learn to use your cell phone, like I said, to produce better quality content. That information is all on YouTube and it's free. Just look it up. Build a website with Squarespace, the easiest web builder ever, where you can sell products directly to your fans. And no, this is not sponsored. I just happen to use Squarespace for my own website, which is here at JacquelineJax.com. You can go check it out. And we also use Squarespace to host our own website at AVA Live Radio. So all of this that's going on, you can definitely get this kind of look and so much more just by going to Squarespace and learning it. And again, all of that information, they walk you through step by step on how to build a basic website and do all kinds of really cool things with their templates right there on YouTube. They don't make it any easier, and they answer questions and give you help. So you can really do this. I think it's really valuable because even just a basic site with like social media linked up and some of your videos there where people can access your latest, maybe a blog so you can post some really good news and like connect with your audience right from your site. Those are all great things to have on your website. And just make sure there's a contact page and that your call to action is clearly stated on the front page. Like, what is it that you want to be known for? What is it that you do best? Get that right on your front page so that everybody seeing it can be there with you and hang out. That's awesome. Use a PayPal.me link to monetize your social media feeds. This is happening right now all over the internet, especially since COVID. People are using PayPal.me links to monetize their feeds. Just by putting the link in the description box, then singing live or going live, you can tell people where they can drop tips, and they can also pay you to order your music. And if somebody pays you, you know that they already trust you. So it's not even a question of like, you know, I'll send you $25 for the t-shirt. The people that are going to be buying from you are already your super fans. You're just actually making it convenient for them to do it. It's not like it's going to happen right away. If you have like a really cool winning t-shirt, then yeah, everybody wants a great t-shirt. But as far as your music selling, that's going to be that level 4 fan, most likely. The one that wants to get on board and wants the added extras and the bonuses that you offer as a result of that payment. You might want to set up some levels on your website and just explain them to them. Maybe even list them in the description every time you go live, and you'd be surprised. Those live streams, even after you're done, can keep working for you for a long time, and you can keep resharing them. So there's a lot that can be done there. I'll definitely be giving you more tips on those. All right, so social media, do you need to be everywhere? You don't really. I think that there's a value to being everywhere, but it comes down to time. So I find that I have some artists that want to be everywhere. I personally am everywhere because I'm really good at making content for multiple pages at once. So if you can master that and you get really good at it, you could have more than one feed. The value of more than one feed is that I find that people who are on Facebook usually aren't on all the other ones, and the people that I meet on Instagram, they don't exist on Twitter or Facebook either. So if I didn't have those different social feeds and even live streams on Twitter, they don't go to Facebook or Instagram. So if I didn't have the multiple feeds, I would not have met them, and I wouldn't have that many people subscribe to my website. But at the end of the day, wherever I get them, I always ask people if they really want to get on board with me and get on the inside here and be, ever present with me moving forward, definitely go to JacquelineJax.com and subscribe to my website. And that way, if we lose touch on social, or I'm streaming somewhere else, or I decide to come over to YouTube, or I'm doing something else that day, they always know where I am and they get early notifications for it. It's just the value of being a subscriber. And that's something that's free, but it's something that you can stay connected with them and always take your fans moving forward. So this is the advantage of having social media. Some artists love to make videos. Obviously, YouTube's a great place to exist for that. Facebook works out there too, and so does Instagram, as they all have video now. Twitter allows you to use Periscope to go live stream, and that converts to a video that can be linked to the replay. So you can do video there as well. I would just, again, pick whichever one you love and which one you want to invest time in, and do your videos there first. As far as the 6 to 8 month rule, definitely, as far as expectations, put in 6 to 8 months on this and make sure that you do it consistently. And finally, as far as content, you want quality content. So like I said before, make everything effective. Make it tell a story. Put your best foot forward, but don't be afraid to put anything out there because you're an artist. And remember, you got to start somewhere, so definitely start now. Just pick up your phone, live stream, and use the tools that are available to you for free to get in front of people. Get your best skills in front of people and they will respond. Everything else is just gravy as far as learning hashtags, learning how to use social media pages. It is all just a matter of time. You have to dedicate enough time to this, just like you do staying in the studio. But remember, every single fan is like gold. If you don't treat them that way, if you don't respond to them, you don't comment, you don't answer them back, and you don't honor them in some way on social media, they will go on to someone else. So if you want to have a very good relationship with your fans and you want them to continue to show up for you, you have to show up for them. So make sure you leave your comments and connect with people, especially if you haven't seen them every day. I just ask you this. If your super fans or people that used to leave comments haven't been around you in a long time and you don't go look for them, then what does that tell you about how much you care about the fans that do show up for you? If you answered that question, then you know what you're doing wrong. So go and find them. Their comments are all there on your social media pages. You can easily reactivate those conversations. All right, guys, Jacqueline Jax for AVA Live Radio. I hope this was helpful and got you thinking. And in under 16 minutes, that's not bad. Leave me a comment, share this with a friend, and don't forget to follow if you made it this far through the video. Then you are my favorite fan. I definitely like you and want you to be here more often. See you later.